child. So you know when you see this video that we're getting ready to go live, there's breaking news somewhere, okay? Like, what do these people do with their lives all day? They sit around and just cause trouble and mess, and then they want me to talk about it? Yep. Okay, so click the link below. There's a link for my Patreon to join the text community, as well as to purchase my book, Triumph Over Adversity, Overcome Your Church Hurt, okay? Now get ready, buckle up your seatbelts. It's time to go. Hey, Cocktails crew, what's going on? Happy Tuesday to each and every one of you all. Sorry about being a few minutes late, y'all. I had to get something situated but listen, I am excited to be here with you all today. I hope I'm not on too long. My sister has told me, why am I cutting up already? That all I do is rant. Okay, and so I'm going to try my best on tonight to not rant. Okay, so y'all pray for me as I am bringing you all this commentary. You know how the pastors do, okay? As I come before you with the word of God, as I am trying to bring you this commentary, y'all pray I don't go on a rant. Okay, happy Tuesday. All right, guys, we're going to get right into it because, again, I'm not trying to be on here long. There's been a lot that's going on and then not a lot going. We're going to get to the Corjax thing at the end, okay? So stay tuned, stay around, and yeah, all that good stuff. And shout out to Brandon Coleman's parents. I will be putting their GoFundMe link in the description box, or actually in the comment section when I log off, and Michelle Loud's GoFundMe, okay? So I'm minding my business, child. Let's talk about real quick. She's not on the actual thumbnail for tonight, but she's going to be on the roster for a few seconds. Latasha Scott, child, because y'all know, let me just fill y'all in on the stuff behind the scenes that goes on with these people, okay? So y'all know this whole controversy that she's been dealing with over the last couple of weeks since the Queens of R&B with the Escape and SWV thing on Bravo. Well, Latasha Scott, as you all have known, if you all have been watching social media, if you've been under a rock, honey, you got to catch up. All right, Latasha Scott, in essence, was being accused of stealing over almost like 40,000. Anyway, y'all, over 30,000. We're going to say over 30, okay? And so with that over 30,000 allegedly taken from, stolen really, but we're going to say taken from her sister, she's received a lot of backlash, especially because now she's supposed to be somebody's gospel artist. Hey, Lynn Becker, what's going on, babe? So, yeah, I'm like, what else can go wrong for this woman? Listen, nobody wants to see this woman really not win, okay? We want to see her tell the truth. And if y'all missed all my commentary, just go back and watch it. Okay, I'm not going to rehash all that because, again, I'm trying not to rant here on the YouTube. But I said, isn't it interesting? So y'all know this past weekend, shout out to the people that celebrated Resurrection Sunday, not Easter, okay? Because that has something, that's like some pagan thing, y'all, okay? Resurrection, I ain't seen none of y'all pictures on the social media because I wasn't really on there like that. I did post one, like, he is risen. Y'all see the little thumbnail, the little picture on my story on Instagram. Go there to be nosy, okay? Go to my IG to be nosy when I'm doing off the line. So I said, last week I'm minding my business, and I'm scrolling through social media, and my friend and I on the phone, he said, did you see this? Now, mind you, I don't even know who this blogger is. He's supposed to be some popular person, mostly on Instagram, because he has a YouTube page, but I've never heard of this guy before. Quiet as kept. Don't do it. Don't cut up. Don't do it. What is that? Why is that? Oh Lord, the people are crazy. He is definitely trying to be that girl. Okay? Trying to be that girl. I don't know who this guy is. I've only seen him on when they was like going through, because I guess because I've been like Googling Latasha Scott a lot for commentary. But he had popped up on the line, child, and was basically like, buy her album, blah, blah. You could tell that he was paid to do it. Let me just say it like that way, okay? Because I'm not going to put nobody out there like that. But he tried to be that girl. And I thought to myself, because everybody was like, is Motown Gospel really going to go through with this situation? Like, are y'all really going to, you know, push this album that came out on Good Friday? Or are you going to somehow pull her aside and pull it until things get squared away? Well, Motown Gospel said we invested our money. So that just goes to show where their integrity lies in my book. Okay, that's just my opinion. We've invested our money, our time, our resources, our band, whoever, studio time. Listen, the album is going out. And so they used a vlogger, okay, a blogger, I guess, on Instagram. I don't know if you call it a blogger or a vlogger on IG as opposed to YouTube, but they used him, okay, in order to put the word out there. He has like over 200,000 people that follow him, so he's pretty popular. I've never heard of him before, and I'm in these streets. Mostly I'm over here though, but you get what I'm saying. So Motown Gospel guys, they pushed that album out and said New Music Friday with her and another artist. It was a male artist. I don't know if he was like a soul gospel artist or something. I don't know, but it was a male artist on the same day as Latasha Scott and doing their thing, child. And I just said, God bless. I did read the comment section of Motown Gospel's post. Okay, I read the comment section on Latasha Scott's post. It was a mess. It was a mess. The people are not happy about it. Okay, the people are not satisfied. Hold on. People are not satisfied at all with the situation. And you know what? I can't blame them because we are the consumers. And we want to know, she has some positive people there, some positive feedback. Oh, by the way, this is going on here, and we're rooting for you. And listen, you can root for someone, but you got to hold them accountable. That's all I got. All right. Let's get into, and this is not news to me, y'all. So if you all have really been watching, and again, I'm not an E. Dewey Smith fan. Okay, I know he's a pastor. I know that I believe he's out of Macon, Georgia. That's all I really know. When I Googled him, this says gospel artist or musician. I was like, what does he sing? He's singing, this is the day that the Lord is, I don't know. Okay, all I know is that there are allegations out here. That's news to me. That was news to me that he was out here shucking and jiving, dipping and diving, and then allegedly had, a little one, piddling around, but that's none of my business. None of my business. He still has a church. That's all I know. All right. And so, but I do remember a time where I forgot what I was watching. And E. Dewey Smith had talked about large church in Atlanta. Okay, they said he can sing. They said he could sing. I've never heard it, and I'm not interested. I'm sorry, I'm not interested. But listen, the man is very handsome. But back in a while ago, this came out years ago. He has been very vocal about being a part of the Freaknik. Now, listen, let me just go back real quick because quiet as it's kept, had they kept Freaknik going until at least the early 2000s, y'all would have seen me like that. Like, and not bent over, but maybe on the top of somebody's car. You would have seen me because I really wanted to go to Freaknik. And I guess because all of my, she's a preacher. I guess because all of my cousins were going to Go-Go's in DC, and everybody, people were going to all the different popular events. And I was like, oh my God, like, what is this event? You heard about it in the music. So I was like, I want to go to Freaknik. I didn't know nothing about no Freaknik shop. But quiet as this cat, you might have seen me like this. Okay, I would have been, looking back. And who in the heck put up a picture? They keep putting up this picture of allegedly Yolanda Adams. That is not really her, I don't think. And if it is, let her have her moment. Like we all had our shoot. We all had our stuff. But E. Dewey's pastor, Dr. Reverend E. Dewey Smith has been very vocal. And I've heard this before. And until I talked to my friend and my sister Van, and I was like, this is the situation. And they were like, really? And I was like, yeah, like he's been vocal about it before. Like it's not a secret. He put this post up today. I put this in my Patreon. First patrons get first dibs on all of my commentary. Okay. She said I was here the first year and got wow. Yeah, I heard y'all. Okay. This is what Dewey Smith posted on today. I just heard about the Freaknik documentary! Exclamation point. Warning. He said, warning. You might see me there. I'm not mad at that. And people was like, oh my God, well, what do you mean? You know, you can already tell he's trying to get ahead of it. And I don't blame him. Okay. But this is an example of how it's supposed to be done. If something's coming out, listen, man, I got a tape. You know what I'm saying? I was up there like this. You know what I mean? I was jamming like this. You know, I was having my fun. You know, whether it was with his friend, I think he's a Q, if I'm not mistaken. Whether he's with his frat brothers or college classmates or cousins from out of town, and they decide to come to Atlanta and they want to, you know, they want to shuck and jive a little piece. He was in college. He wasn't Reverend, Doctor, Pastor, whatever. I'm not mad at this, honestly. Now, I do want to know, because y'all know how I am, right? Like, so what you doing? Did you, what kind, I mean, I know you had fun. I put it up on my Instagram yesterday. I said, people are gearing up and there will be a see, I should have saved this in my highlight. God dang it, I didn't do it. And child, I just as short as it is long, he posted it today. You might see me there. And listen, Pastor Smith, I applaud you for getting ahead of the controversy. Because he was young, he was in college or college age, or maybe just got out of college and he wanted to go and freak one last time before he went to the church house, you know, or maybe he was in church. Huh? I mean, I don't know where he went to college, but maybe he was in church, but decided, you know what? Before I get ordained, that's what I did. I ain't gonna lie. It was actually, no, I want to say I did that before and then I did it after. I went to the club. There's a very popular club in DC called the Park at 14th. And I got ordained knowing I was going to this club at one particular night. Okay. And I already felt some type of way about it. Like, oh my God, what if somebody see me in here? God, I'm going to get ridiculed. But I just did it. Oh, she said he went to Morehouse. I'm going to get ridiculed. Like, this is a situation. But look, I already planned on going here because my brother in Christ is coming back in town. We got to go. He's already said it's what I want to do. We're going. And so that's what we did. And I went and everything was fine. But it was just me and my own hang up, you know, because I was really trying to do right by Jesus. But I wasn't mad at this, honestly. I wasn't upset. I was like, it's better that he gets ahead of it now. And I'm going to say this to all the pastors, breaking news. I hope to God that if you all are in the same boat, okay, and you were in the Freaknik, if you were in the Freaknik with Bishop, with Dr. Smith, or Dr. Dewey Smith, okay, and y'all didn't know each other, but now you do. The Dewey Smith, just make a whole, you know, just say men of God. Women, let's talk about the women in a minute. But men of God, it would behoove you to get ahead of this thing now before somebody said, isn't that Bishop Black? Isn't that Bishop Blackton? Girl, no, he wasn't no Freaknik. Get Bishop, y'all pastors and leaders, get ahead of this now. Okay, because once this thing come out, you don't know what's going. And it was in '94. Okay, so and I think my sister was telling me they're blocking it out just for that year. And probably because it was so rowdy there. Okay, and the clip that I saw that I posted on my Instagram yesterday. Hey Tiana, how are you? The clip that I posted was basically there was this guy was giving commentary like, you know, it was one girl and she was kind of half naked or whatever, and like 50 men bum rushed her. And basically in the caption it was like, y'all better check with your uncles and y'all daddies and y'all cousins now. Like, let them know if they have any skeletons, it's gonna come out in this document. If you were in Atlanta during Freaknik '94, it will behoove you to say something now. So pastors and leaders, listen, I'm not going to judge y'all for it. Now that is breaking news for y'all. Because none of y'all think I'm a little judgy. I'm not going to judge you because people, this is, unless, you know, especially if it was before them walking with God, that's, you know, let people have their fun. Sure, you have people now that represent the body of Christ that saying, because you stop, don't do that. Okay. No, I'm going to say it. Okay, you have musicians and actors and singers and other people out here, okay, causing a whole ruckus, making a mockery of Jesus. I don't feel bad about this. I don't. I think he did a great job of getting ahead of the situation. Now, I'm gonna say this though, because y'all saw, if you were on my Insta, I might post it again today. If you were on my IG, you will see those guys bum rushing that one young lady, Pat Dr. Smith. I hope that wasn't you. Now that's when it's gonna be a problem. And I don't know what the statute of limitations is in Georgia. You might want to get ahead of the game. Okay, you might want to get ahead of the game. That's all I'm gonna say. Now for the women of God, because as I was going to get my nails done today, I said, well, what about the deaconesses and the armor bearers and the missionaries? You know, because they was the main one. You know, they was the main one up there like this. You know, like y'all better get ahead of the game too. Okay, especially if you are in that pulpit and your high post was the one that got your clothes ripped off, or you was on the sidelining, and they got caught on camera on them little camcorders. Y'all remember back in the day in the 90s, they walked around with them camcorders at Freaknik. They like this. Okay, they were trying to get people on camera. So with that being said, deaconesses, pastors, female pastors and leaders, deaconesses, armor bearers, missionaries, ushers. Okay, you're saved now, but listen, the people of God gonna watch this documentary. Oh, I'm letting y'all know now, it's gonna be a mess, and I'm here for it. I actually canceled Hulu. I'm gonna bring it back just for this document. I'm going to bring it back because I want to see what's going on. Because I want a clear view of who did what. Not to judge, you know, but you got to give commentary because you already know how the power of social media is crazy right now. If they see Pastor Lockton, okay, Deaconess Regina, okay, Mabel and them, Deborah. Hey, Courtney, how you doing? I don't know. I cannot wait, though. Y'all stay tuned. Deaconess Deborah, the armor bearer that just got saved 3 years ago. She's excited that she was a zeal for God. But back in the day, you were, listen, y'all. The people, you think that these people of the church are going to be watching. And I'm going to be right there watching too. But again, I'm not going to judge you because that was before you had your walk with God. This is why y'all need to do the same thing that Pastor Reverend Dr. E. Dewey Smith did. Get ahead of it now. I told y'all if it was still around in 2000, y'all would see me up there like this. Yeah, that would have been me. Because first of all, I love to this day Luther Campbell, aka Uncle Luke, is my favorite. Okay, 2 Live Crew. Y'all don't judge me. Okay, try Jesus. Don't try me. Okay, I love the music. I love the beat. I love the energy, the tempo, the vibe. I love all of that. Actually, here's a fun fact. My aunt, who's now 85 years old, bless her heart, my father's eldest sister, she go, y'all coming down to twerk? She just loves the fact that we love to dance in front of her because it makes her happy. She calls everything twerking. Okay, actually she says twerking with a T, not a K, twerking. And so I just say, yes, ma'am. And we go down there and show off a little bit. Well, I go and show off. My sister hates it. If y'all can't tell by now, she's not interested in my type of fun. But I'm excited about this documentary because I get to live through them. But also I want to see the positive and the negative, the pros and the cons of Freaknik. And let's be clear, there's going to be a lot of men. I'm really going to be praying. Whew, that's tough. For the men, you know, because think about, you know, we're in a different generation right now. We're in a different generation right now. We are in a generation. Y'all see me? Okay. We are in a generation where you know, the Me Too generation. We are in the generation of canceling people. That's why I'm glad that Dewey Smith did this. I got to get ahead of the curve now. I have to do it now. Because if I don't do it and they see me doing X, Y, and Z, it's got to be a problem. Oh my God. Can y'all see me? Can y'all see me? Okay, y'all can see me now. Cool. Y'all, can y'all see me now? Let me know before I keep going, y'all. I hit the button, Cher. She said, I don't think there was a positive to Freaknik. They tried when it had worked, but the kids were having it. Well, they shouldn't have called it Freaknik, Cher. Okay. Thank you, Nicole Harmony TV. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all. All right. Cool. So I don't know. I don't know if there's going to be, I just want to know what happened. You know, I just knew it was a big party, you know, for mostly for college students, the Greeks, etc. But we shall see. But I'm going to tell you right now, I pray to God that the people that are in a specific position, i.e., my niece, the church, were not involved. And if they are, get ahead of it and repent now. Get on camera, okay, and say, you know what? It was in the 90s. I was young. I was being influenced by different people. Just take accountability. I wasn't being influenced by my frat brothers, my soror. I was being influenced by my family members. I was having a ball. I was doing my thing. Just own it, and we'll go forward. That's it. But tell the people, y'all, because let me see when it's coming out, y'all. I personally cannot wait. When I heard, I was like, get it. No, listen, Freaknik. But I was actually pretty excited to hear that he was coming out with something, that he actually came up with a statement. Let's see. Said the wildest party never told. Jesus, my savior. I don't know when it's coming out yet. But when it does, I'm watching. I'm moving along, y'all, because I'm tired and I want to get this out. So for the people that are here to hear about this Cora J situation, shout out to, I don't know who has been sharing my commentary. I'm not going to take full, credit for it. But I know that last week we had a conversation on this channel about the importance of Jason seeing his mother, his siblings, his father, whoever, family members, aunties, uncles, cousins, even your drunk cousin twice removed. I mentioned that here last week. And so the other day, Michelle Loud, posted that she spoke to Jason. Thankfully, ahead of Resurrection Sunday. I want to say Easter so bad, but I don't do Easter. I do Resurrection Sunday. And ahead of Resurrection Sunday, she did, in fact, speak with Cora Jakes. And here's the thing, y'all. I know it's a legal battle. I know it's going to take time, but it's the small things, the small steps that make a big reaction, that cause major change. And I'm excited. Maybe she had a change of heart. Maybe God touched her heart. Maybe somebody's prayer that either has been watching Michelle's channel, my channel, or who else has been advocating for Michelle. They've been watching it. They sent it over to Cora. Like, you need to take heed to this situation. And this is what I would love to see moving forward. I see that she has some interviews scheduled this week. And do your interview. I want to see the interview. I want to see the interviewers ask her the difficult questions, right? As it pertains to baby Jason and Michelle Loud. I want to hear them ask the questions the way that the people in the secular realm, in the secular genre, are asking Latasha Scott. I.e., did you take this $30,000 from your sister? Did you and your husband steal this money? Right? I really want to see her take accountability. And I want to hear people ask her the questions that people are afraid to ask. And here's why they're afraid to ask, because she's TD Jakes' daughter. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. There's no big situation. The elephant in the room is we don't want to rock the boat. But why don't they want to rock the boat? Because of money, because of power, because of the respect. And you only get the respect in the church realm, really, about if you have the money. Come on. Why are you thinking so many people that go from jail to the pulpit? They don't have to hold anybody up at gunpoint. They don't have to go in anybody's purse and shuffle through the wallet to see if there's any money there. They go right to the church. They put on a robe. They say, I'm Pastor so-and-so. I'm Bishop so-and-so, like Bishop Whitehead. And then people just throw money at him, throw money at him, throw money at him. And so TD Jakes has single-handedly garnered so much publicity and respect that now we are dealing with a real life. And I'm not saying this from the standpoint of that they're doing any type of alleged criminal activity that we know of, even though, but they are like a mafia. I was having a conversation with someone one day offline, and they were asking about what do you do on YouTube? And I started to talk to them about it. And I shared, one of my biggest stories. And they said, oh, are you okay? I said, yeah. And they go, they're like the mob. I didn't know that they had connections and ties to that. I didn't know. And so I'm saying all this to say that the people who should be holding her accountable, and I might do a live at Patreon because I owe my patrons a lot. Because I want to tell my patrons specifically what I think without being flagged here on YouTube. Can't do it out here though, because y'all would really get mad with me. But I have a theory as to, because someone asked me a question that watches my commentary. Like, they're a faithful subscriber. They watch all the time. They're listening all the time. They are supporting all the time behind the scenes. We've actually had several conversations offline. And they've asked me, what do you think about X, Y, and Z? And I gave them my theory. And they said to me, I've been talking to my friends about this. And they think that there's something else going on there. And I said, I believe that that's true, but I think that there's more to the story. She said, that's what so-and-so said, right? And I said, well, so as I talked to my best friend of 30 years, he is an openly gay man, okay? He was ordained a minister, not a pastor, but a minister several years ago. His bishop is still alive, but he's not as active in the church anymore. He still loves God and the body of Christ. Oh, we're going to Patreon. I might do it tomorrow. Lynn, really, because I got to tell the people what I think. But I want to do it. If you come to Patreon, though, let me tell y'all right now, nothing leaves Patreon, period. I can see when you share stuff. I can see when folks say, you can watch it a couple times, but you cannot share it. You cannot share any Patreon live, okay? I bind you all accountable. I know everybody's name, email, everything in Patreon. I have mastered. I have a little spreadsheet to make sure I know who's who, because if information gets out, and not, I just know it gives us a list of who's in Patreon. But I have a theory as to why the bishop has not really spoken on this or really held her accountable for this. So I really honestly think I'm going to, do a live tomorrow in the evening. Maybe Thursday, because I might go. I'll let y'all know. Y'all, if you're on Patreon, look out for the email that you'll get. Okay? Hold on, my friend just texted me. Hold on. But I do have a theory on YouTube. I do have a theory. And that's what I was going to tell you all. So one of my best friends said, yep, I think that too. Oh, it's gonna be good. Anyway, so the good news is that Cora Jakes has allowed Michelle Loud and her children to talk to Jason. Here is the not so good news. He is still not home. So I'm asking each and every one of you all, please do not go to her comment section. Do not give her any hate mail, no hate press, no nothing. I urge you all to send up some timber and some prayers for Michelle and her children. I also urge you all to donate to her cause. Okay? I have not talked to Michelle this week or last week. She does not know I'm doing this. I want to keep it that way. Okay? Y'all let her be a mother. Hey, Sergeant King. I want to let her be a mother. I want to let her to continue to go onto Facebook to do her lives. But I want you all, if you have it in you, $5, $20, $30. I don't ask you all for much over here. I don't ask you all for a dime for myself. For the people that give, I am so appreciative. I am. But I'm asking you, I'm urging you to please give to her cause. That's number one. As I'm getting ready to close, and this is I told you it was gonna be a drive-by. Number two, okay, and before I say, let me preface this by saying this, y'all, because when I posted this initially in my Patreon, I told Miss Brandon's mother that I had to check in with the patrons to see what they thought. Here's why. When Michelle came out with her story back in May, almost a year next month, we realized that Cora, I guess, was the brains behind the operation. We don't know if he knew anything, but yet and still, all this was going on. Brandon, he was now, incarcerated for doing some alleged crime that we don't even know if it's true or not, whatever. We also know that if he really did not do this, why aren't they getting him out of jail? But we already know why they can't get him out, and that is because he doesn't have the money. Now, but I also let the parents know. I was very honest with them. Very sweet people, by the way. Love Brandon's parents. My incitement is kicking in tonight. I love Brandon's parents. They are very sweet. His mother is just a jewel. The father is like me. Okay, he is so funny. But I said there's going to be backlash because people are going to assume, because he was married to Cora for so long, that he knew that Jason was potentially taken improperly. They said they understood that. Okay. But I still said, hey guys, find it in your heart to give something. Find it in your heart to, because we can't talk to Brandon unless he's out of jail. Right? So that's number two. If you guys find it in your heart, please give to, I will post both links in the comment section below after tonight's stream. But number one, please find it in your heart to give to Michelle and her children. Here's why. She does not have, even though she has almost 10,000 people that follow her on Facebook. Okay, praise the Lord for almost 10,000 people. But she doesn't necessarily have the financial backing that Cora Jakes, formerly known as Coleman, does. We know that she has the ability to do some things. She's a smart woman. Okay. I love this young lady. She's a smart young lady. Okay. She's resilient. I can't say everything, but just know she's very smart. She's very resilient, but she still needs financial support. So please consider giving to her and her children for the fight to get Jason back. Okay. There are documents that need to be unsealed. Again, she has no clue I'm doing this. I'm just doing it because it's the right thing to do. She has documents that need to be unsealed. Remember, these are people with money. And here's another piece of the puzzle before I log off. It's a shame. It is a sin and a shame that people with money understand that if you don't have it, you can't really fight the way that you want to. Okay? But a mother's love can conquer all this. Even her love for God can conquer all this, but we still need to help. Okay? So please find it in your heart to give. Patrons, be looking out for that. I'm gonna okay. If y'all patrons promise that you're not gonna tell the people in the public what I said, I'm gonna go through, I'm gonna tell y'all what I think. I could never say that publicly though, because has he entered a plea? Is he able to fight? The last time I checked, there was a delay, if I'm not mistaken, in February for his court case. So I have to go back and check. But right now, Courtney, as of now, I have to go back and I have to pay for more documents. I thought once I paid one time that I could get all the documents as needed. And I guess, the court system's like, oh no, we need your $85 every time you log in. So I have to go back onto the Ellis County website again. And Lord, I gotta figure out, Lord knows I have to figure out how to get back to where I was. But I will figure it out and I will get you all that information, okay? I don't know if he's been back to court yet. So y'all stay tuned for that information. I will find it out and I will bring it back here to you all, okay? But my whole purpose of coming live today really was to talk about court and to talk about that I am thoroughly excited, thoroughly proud, overjoyed. Y'all, maybe you can't see it, okay? But I'm happy that this woman had an opportunity to talk to her child. That's the most important thing. But the word, hey, Cynthia, but the fight is not over. There's much more fight that is left to fight. There's much more work that needs to be done. She's in it for the long haul. And so y'all keep her in prayer, but hopefully something gives. So I will be posting everything down. I don't know what my moderators are tonight. I have no clue. But it don't matter because I'll post it in the comment section as soon as I get off, okay? I think that's it. I can't wait for the Freaknik documentary to come. I can't wait till we see. Oh, get it. Oh, let me stop. Calm down. Woo, Jesus. Let me calm myself down because I love, okay, that's my kind of music right there. I tell you, I promise you, if I had went to Freaknik, I would have been just like this on the back of the car. Posted up like this. I would have been posted up. Okay? High part shining. I might not have I would probably would have worn some short. I was real big back then too. I probably would have worn some shorts. Oh, man, I missed it. But listen, they said that the party was live, lit, and uncolor, but I heard there was a lot of essaying going on, a lot of graping situations going on. There were a lot of offenses caused back in the day at the Freaknik. Yeah, you got to go back and watch Cynthia talked about Pastor E. Dewey Smith. And he came forward and said, listen, there's a documentary coming out, and I was in it. I might have been in it. Okay? I might have been in it. Praise the Lord. She said it was see, listen, I didn't know. I just heard all the fun stories. I didn't hear anything bad about it. Plus, I'm an 80s baby. So, I mean, I graduated in 99, y'all, from high school. Like right before, when was the last one? Was it 94? And Alexa, I had to unplug Alexa. She would have told me. Shout out to Alexa because she's, we weren't good at first, but now we see each other. Hope all good things. I don't know. According to Courtney, she said that it was a mess, and I have to respect it. I think she might be in Atlanta, so. But the doctor, the good pastor, said that he was at the NIC, and so because of that, he is letting the people know early. I was there, and you might see me with the camcorder, looking at nothing but breast and high part. She said she's from Atlanta. So you might see him like this with the camcorder looking at breast Look, I'm saying breast here, little thigh, high part, calf muscle. He probably looking at everything. Okay. So I don't know. I missed it. She said it was a mess, but did you go to the freaking? Shall I give us the tea before I get off the line? Because I got to go. I have company coming over and I'm tired. Lord, hold on, y'all. Call back again. Y'all hold on 1 second, please. Jesus. Sorry, y'all. I apologize. I was like, I'm on the line. Said it was oh my God. You had to travel through the neck? Jesus, Lamb. Oh, I hope that your mother and father covered you up with the prayer. Where my prayer cloth at? Jesus, I ain't got nothing tonight. Cover you up. Where my stuff at? Not even prepared for the night. Y'all give me a second. We're gonna get my prayer cloth. Hold on. Jesus, wow. Oh Lord Jesus. She thought she had to travel through the neck to go to church. Jesus, Lamb. All I saw was, your mama should have covered you up like this. Sarah, cover your eye. You can't watch that. Did you have any brothers, child? Did she cover your brother? Whew, Jesus. You can't watch the neck. Y'all know I am silly. Oh my God. I would have gone crazy had I been watching the Freaknik. Sidebar. Okay, I'm an 80s baby, right? So my parents, my cousins. So I live in Maryland, you guys, but my cousins were in DC. They were hanging out in DC. And I was jealous because I was too young to go to the go-go's and the parties. Now, granted, when I became of age, I didn't want to go to the go-go's. I wanted to go to the Baltimore Club. Shout out the Baltimore Club people we had like they had a little party over the weekend. I might go to the next one, little reunion type of thing in the city. But I wanted to be in Baltimore and not in DC. But when one of my cousins said, oh, because I think she went to, did she go to Florida A&T? Or was it Bethune-Cookman? I think they traveled. They traveled to Atlanta from Florida. And they went to the Nick. And my cousin went. I'm sorry. Because her mother let her do fun stuff. And I was like, well, I want to go. My mother was like, oh, you will never go to that. She wasn't lying. Couldn't even go to the Nick child. I didn't go to no go-go's when I was a little girl or a teenager or Freaknik. I was so tight. Okay. I think they said the last one was like 90, 98, 97, something like that. And then Black Bike Week. I think they took over where the Nick left off. So I can't wait till the documentary comes out because I want to see who's gonna say what now. Except for E. Dewey. And shout out to E. Dewey Smith, y'all. Okay. I want to see what the man guy looks like at his church. I want to see. Because he's a good looking pastor. Okay. So he gotta have some strong men of God at the church. And then he a Q too. Quiet as it's kept, y'all. I'm not surprised that allegedly he had an alleged side situation inside Gambino. Y'all know what a Gambino is. I think it's Gambino. I'm not shocked. Okay. The man of God is he's chocolate, very good looking, handsome. I wonder how tall he is, Jeff. Let me tell you, and here's before I log off, I told you all. I gotta tell you, I did go out with one of my periscopers from back in the day. We hung out on Saturday. He was one of the first people that actually watched my commentary back in the day, but we hung out for his birthday on Saturday. We had so much fun. He was reminiscing about how he used to broadcast on Periscope. It was so much fun. But I used to say that on Periscope, and I'm gonna say it here for the record. Okay. I cannot. Breaking news. Then I'm logging off. Breaking news. I cannot go to a church where I am attracted to the pastor. Nope. Can't do it. Nope. Nope. I cannot attend any church. Okay, if you're the associate pastor, maybe, right? Because you're not the main. But if you are the senior pastor and I'm attracted to you, I can't, no. I'm not even going to lie to myself to say that I'm going to hear from you. No, I'm going to be less than like, that's what y'all got. I would be smacking my hand the whole daggone time. I can't do it. Listen, you don't have to be oogly, or they call it ugly, ugly. But I cannot be attracted to you. That's just setting me up for failure. Okay? You're setting me up for failure, and I need to be dipped again. Bad enough I need to be dipped now. Okay? It's bad enough that people don't like me as it is. They really would like me if cocktails go to that church, and she attracted to that pastor, so you know what that means. I can't catch a break. People don't like me. People don't like me I was going to give up. Nobody likes me here on YouTube, child. I was going to give up. She said, I cannot see. She said, I don't play those games anymore. I cannot be attracted to you and you be my pastor. Nope. And again, you don't have to be an ugly pastor, right? But I cannot be attracted to you because I know me, and that just doesn't work for me. You have to know yourself. I'm accountable for that. I'm accountable for my actions and my lust and my desires. I cannot do it. For instance, right? I have a contract with this agency, right? And I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be completely honest. The CEO is a man, and I can't go into details. People gonna know. They know who I am, and they be like, "You talking about the people?" And not. But he's not attracted. I'm not attracted to him, right? So, if they say work in the office, okay, that's fine because this is just so and so. His brother, not attracted to him. Now, have I been attracted to some of his friends? Absolutely. Okay. But him, absolutely not. I could work with him, no problem. Right? When it comes down to the things of God and, serving in the ministry and doing the work of the ministry, I know my strengths and my weaknesses. All right. And I know, and that's like a musician. Even though I'm not a big fan of musicians, right, in the church. We can do a musician talk at some other time. But if I'm in a choir or the praise team, I don't want to have to look at you and be like, damn. No. And I'm not the type of woman that's going to be attracted to you just because I'm around you all the time and we built a rapport with each other. No. Okay. That is, hey, Yobi, what's up? That's not me. It really would depend on the initial attraction. I cannot be, if I go, oh, you can't be my pastor. That's on first sight. I don't know your name, your number, your address, nothing. I don't know what you ate for breakfast or what you're gonna eat for dinner. I just go, ooh. Oh, you a pastor? Can't do it. I'll see you at the revival if my church decides to come here to serve or to to be a part. But God bless you, sir. Straight up. We would have less drama in the church if folks operated like that. Say, no, 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 no. It's okay. God knows what's best. He is trying to save me again. I can't do it. Get somebody else to do it. I'm not. So, all right, guys, let's do a recap. Then I'm logging off from my Baptist clothes. I haven't said that in a long time. Latasha Scott. Motown Gospel, in my opinion, does not have, it lacks it. Motown Gospel lacks integrity in my book. They have to prove to me otherwise. I don't care. And listen, I've been tagging them in posts. I know they're getting sick of me. They are getting so sick of me. And I don't care. Number 2, Pastor Brown. Okay? Pastor E. Dewey Smith said, listen, y'all ain't finna give me. Okay? Ma'am, sir, Pastor Leader, Armor Bearer, Deaconess, Mother of the Church. I went to the Nick. You might see me. Now, God bless. And mind you, he said it years ago, so we're going to give him a pass. I like E. Dewey Smith. I don't really know much about him, but I just know that he did the right thing. I went to the Nick. And then lastly, okay, shout out to the street committee, to the people that have been praying, people that watch Michelle, people that are riding for her and baby Jason, because Cora Jakes apparently had to change her heart, child. And we need her to have a complete 360 change of heart and get that baby all the way back to his mother. And we're going to keep sitting in, I'm going to keep sitting in this chair. And every time it hit me, I'm going to say, Cora, baby, get that woman back her child now. And we don't want you to allegedly steal another one. Now, I have to say allegedly. She does not. Michelle does not say allegedly. She knows that I have to say that. Okay, that's just respect for me and my brand and my platform. Okay, but also acknowledging that she's fighting for Jason. Okay, I have to make that clear because I believe her, but I have to say allegedly here. I have to, because you don't know what these people. They need Jesus, I tell you. She need to be dead. Okay. And then also, as a caveat, please consider, I'm going to put both links down below in the comments section. Be looking out for the GoFundMe link for both Michelle and for Brandon Coleman's parents. Okay? Be looking out for the GoFundMe. Please, I don't ask you all for a dime. Shout out to the people that do give. Okay? But I'm asking you $5, $10. Send them something, okay? Just so they can get this stuff done. How can Brandon Coleman really talk unless he's out of jail? And we need for his parents to secure housing for him, etc. Now, if something comes out later, I will come right back here in this chair. And I will say, y'all, the people said this and that, or the paperwork says X, Y, and Z. But we don't know what's going on. Okay? And we need for him to talk. I need Brandon Coleman to be able to run his mouth. I did tell his parents for them to encourage him to write a book, though. I did do that. So tell him to write. Okay? Writing is power, and we want him to be able to speak his truth and do it in love. Okay? So please consider donating to both of those GoFundMe links, $1.25. Okay? I know it's a drop in the bucket, but do something. All right? And I'll see you all on the next broadcast. Shout out to the street committee. Oh, patrons, be looking out for a link. I'm going to try to do it between, I might do it. I have an interview. I'm being interviewed on Friday. I have this platform that has asked me to do an interview on Friday. Shout out to y'all for the algorithm. Y'all go ahead and like this video, by the way. because I've been asked to do another interview, which is pretty cool, but it's a radio interview. It's not to my knowledge, it's not a video interview this time. But I'm being interviewed for a radio station. But I might try to do it after that. So y'all be looking out for the email. You know how Patreon does. What I'll do is I'll plan it in advance so you all will know that I'm going live in Patreon. So I can tell you all why I think that Bishop Thomas Dexter Jakes, okay, has not fully addressed his daughter and has not put this whole scandal to rest. I'm going to tell y'all my unsolicited point of view about the situation exclusively on Patreon, not out here. And if I see my commentary out there, I'm going to get you. All right? Thank you, Cynthia. I appreciate you. All right, you guys. You know how I end every single time. Y'all be good, be blessed. Hug somebody, love somebody, and tell them that you love them. See you next time. Bye. Thank you.